Oops, did I just park close to a sign that says that? I've done that 3 nights in a row. Hey, sometimes you gotta be a rebel. We are leaving Comox, BC right now and heading that way. We're supposed to be getting some super chilly weather coming up in the next week, and possibly some snow. So I kind of gonna watch where I'm gonna put myself. But you know what? If I'm trapped at a lake for 3 days in the snow, it's all freaking good. We got some nice weather coming too. I see sunshine next week, all week. So I'm pretty pumped up. So let's hit the road today. Let's go. Firewood at $5 a bundle. I'm gonna grab one because you never know when you run into a campsite somewhere and you got no wood. This time we're traveling smart. There's a Canadian $5 bill. Been driving down this road for 14 kilometers according to the little numbers on the trees every once in a while as we drive by. But this water is so clear. I don't know where I am, man. I have no clue. Oh wow. Just beautiful. Oh, the color of that water. Oh, this would be so stunning if it was sunny outside. Woo-hoo-hoo. Stuff up there, it's so beautiful. Wow. See, I want to go up those roads. I probably could, but that's loose rock. I'm just a bit of a chicken shit. That's the truth. I'd have probably gone up there just fine. I haven't seen anybody in an hour. So I'm a little bit worried about getting stuck and having no Wi-Fi, no cell phone reception, nothing. Up here you would need a CB radio to get help. Wow. Nice big boulders and stuff there. So awesome up here. I really, really, really want to go up there. Oh my goodness. I seriously want to go up there, but that little dip in the hill, my back bumper just went on the ground. Ain't gonna happen. I went forward, it scraped, I had to back up. See? Right? It's a little low rider right there. Ah! It's time to put a lift kit on my freaking truck, I think. Huh? Yes! It's time to make this thing off-road and rugged. Or at least be able to have some clearance to go up these little areas. Oh, that sucks. So much fun though. All right. Woo. I went up just super slow. I'm like, all right, if it goes, I'm gonna stop. You a little muddy down there.
Days without water along the sun-soaked road. We crossed over borders to get where we are, and it's all for you. It's all for you. It's all for you. It's all for you. I did it all for you. It's all for you. It's all for you. It's all for you. Nights without sleeping, 'cause you feel.
You see the color of that water? Oh, it's so clear. I just want to go down and like just drink it. So today we intended, when we woke up, to drive to the north side of the island. For some reason I ended going backwards in my trip and more inwards into the island. I really wasn't feeling driving north. I don't know what it was. I was just driving. I'm like, I don't want to do this. So I made myself a freaking left turn and started driving up into the woods. And boom, this is where we are. Horne Lake. I don't know where it is. You're gonna have to like Google Horne Lake, British Columbia, Canada. I don't know what's with me, man. I just haven't really felt the need to travel these last few days. But I sure am glad I made it out here into the woods. There's a campground over there. I'm gonna go check it out. We couldn't go up any farther on those roads. There was gates blocking everything. Kind of kept you within. This is a provincial park, so it belongs to like BC Parks. So camping on the side of the road is not always easy when you're in a park. Oh, that's beautiful. Wow. So amazing. The rock and stuff like that on the mountains. So beautiful. Whoa, wow. You see that, buddy? Did you see that? All right, just because I do this all the time in every video, let's hit you guys with some B-roll of my house. I love my home. And it looks good. Right there. Well, welcome home for the night. How's that for a campsite? Boom! And it looks like it's just us. I'm pretty stoked that I bought this machete. It's a Gerber. I don't know, I've heard that name before. I heard they're like really, really good. This thing was like, it was awesome. This is French vanilla from Tim Hortons. I bought a container of the powdered stuff. I am a bigger fan of this French vanilla stuff than I am of hot chocolate these days. So much more tasty. So who says you can't go camping in January when it's raining outside? So I figured while we're sitting out here by the lake, I got a little project that I've been wanting to do. Yeah, the hood of my van is open. When I start my van, okay, I live in a 2004 Ford E250. And when I start this thing, my running lights turn on. Like my headlights automatically turn on. Even when my parking brake is in, my headlights are still on. This is like one of those years where, you know, it's annoying. So I want to shut it off. And from what I understand, there's a little module underneath here somewhere. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to unplug this module. The module's for the daytime running lights. So that's the module. From what I understand, that is what runs the daytime running lights. So if I unplug that thing and then tape it all up so no water gets to it, I should be good. What's happening now is my daytime running lights turn on when it's running. So if I'm parked somewhere and I start my van and there's a house in front of it and my van's warming up in the morning, it just blasts the light into a house or into another van dweller's back windows, whoever's in front of me. So I thought I would disconnect this and just so I be a better neighbor to those around me. Because it would be nice to be able to start your vehicle and not have any lights on at all. All right, let's find out. It's left no emergency lights on my dash, which is good. Daytime running lights are off. Okay, now let's turn the headlights on. The headlights are on. Let's see if the high beams work. That's super exciting. Now let's just make sure that all my marker lights work. Rear marker lights are working. Put my hazards on. They're working on that one. Check. 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 All right, let's check my reverse lights and my brake lights. Oh yeah. We're gonna put some electrical tape on that open-ended piece because we don't want any water getting in there, just to kind of keep that power and stuff protected. That's my first red hot roaring fire. Every time I make them, they're little and they only last like 10 minutes and then they die. This thing's been busting for like an hour now and it's just like, I'm pretty proud of myself this time. Good job, Chrome. Good job.
Every time you need me, I'm telling you I'm here to stay. But looking at your castle, I'm pretty sure you're safe, but still afraid. I'm walking in your garden.
this whole van's gonna smell like a campfire in the morning. I am super glad that we adventured the way we did today, because I wasn't feeling like going anywhere or doing anything, but I knew I wanted to film something for the channel, so that's why we choose to drive kind of to the north side of the island. And I'm pumped up that we made it where we are. The campsite is totally free. A lot of times when you get campsites away from like bigger towns, like this lake here where it's like 20 kilometers away from downtown, they're no charge in the off season, because I am the only person at this campsite, the only one. The only lights that I do see are from some of the cabins and stuff that are around the lake, but otherwise this campsite is just me and little Disco Bear. Whatever I was missing in my morning this morning, I found it. I got it. I feel full right now. Is that a weird way to word it, full? I feel like my day has got everything that I needed. I feel calm. I feel happy. We sat there outside and listened to like some like 80s rock stuff while we were listening to like Motley Crue and Poison and Twisted Sister and there's so much stuff. I made a playlist a long time ago of some of the rock stuff that I used to play at the roller rink when I was a kid. The roller rink, I played a lot of like hip hop stuff like Belle Biv DeVoe and Boys to Men and all that other kind of stuff, but there was quite a big rocker crowd at the roller rink when I DJ'd, so I got exposed to a lot of stuff like Quiet Riot and just some really cool stuff that I wouldn't have exposed myself to that they did. And now, because that roller rink has such a major attachment to my life and who I am, those things bring back really great and fun memories. So it was super cool to crank that up on my Bluetooth speaker that's mounted right there. So I turn it on, I point it inside when I want sound inside, straight down when I'm sitting right here on the doorstep, or I point it out like I did today. That way it's blasting out here. Oh, it was so much fun. Just watching the fire go and listen to like unskinny bop, bop, bop. Okay, that was horrible. But just some fun freaking stuff like Van Halen. Is it Van Halen? Panama? Panama? Anyway, whatever. So much fun. I was just like outside, I'm like, yeah, these are good memories. Yeah, I used to roller skate. I was pretty good at it too. All right. Ready to go to bed, buddy? Hey, you ready to go to bed? Yeah. All right, guys. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.